and welcome back to My Zone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. My name is Marisol Stoffberg and I am so excited because it's a brand new day with Active Kids, and today it's all about the weather in our week full of seasons and weather. And of course we need to sit outside in the rain, and of course I'm not on my own. With me is my super cool friend joining you guys.
Hi friends, I'm so excited to sit with you and talk to you again about of course different topics, but today we're focusing on weather. So Marisol, my favorite weather is the smell of rain, and when it rains, as you can see, we're sitting under flowers. Ooh, so nice.
I think my favorite part has to be the wind. I love it when the wind goes swoosh, swoosh. The wind blows swoosh, swoosh. It blows the clothes. I like it. I like it when the wind blows my hair and my pretty skirt.
I love it too, Marisol. But
we also need to remind you guys that you can catch us every single day of the week from Monday to Friday at 9 on the My Zone and Zoshy Facebook pages. And we also want to thank Innovation so much for our super cool bean bags.
Big
bean. Yeah, like our friend likes to call them a big bean. So if you want to rent a big bean for your party, please visit info@kickstartnam.com.
Also, you can catch us. Did you say that?
I can tell them they should catch us every single day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Better.
Oh, I didn't know.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I started counting this hand.
Oh,
I don't know. I started here and then it's very confusing for me.
It's okay.
Thank
So
you.
now it's time for story time. But before we head over
we're
to story
spoiling
time,
you guys.
we are gonna sing.
So of course you guys need to know that by now my favorite song to sing on Active Kids is about my friend Herman the Worm.
How big? This big.
How big? So now we're gonna sing Herman the Worm. Remember, the first one is I swallowed 1 grape, 2 apples, 3 cantaloupes. Yes, and then we continue. I will remember as it goes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 do-wop. And along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big.
How big?
This big. I asked him, Herman, what happened? And he said, I swallowed 1 grape. Dum, 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 dum. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 do-wop. And along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big.
How big?
This big. I asked him, Herman, what happened? And he said, I swallowed 2 apples. Bum, 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 bum. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 do-wop. And along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big.
How big?
This big. I asked him, Herman, what happened? And he said, I swallowed 3 cantaloupes. Dum, 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 dum. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 do-wop. And along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big.
How big?
This big. I asked him, Herman, what happened? And he said, I swallowed 4 grapefruits. Dum, 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 dum. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-up, 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 do-up. And along came Herman the worm, and he was this big.
How big?
This big. I asked him, Herman, what happened, and he said, I swallowed 5 watermelons. Dum, 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 dum. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-up, 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 do-up. And along came Herman the worm, and he was this big.
How big?
This big. I asked him, Herman, what happened, and he said, I finally burped. Ah!
I had so much fun. I was waiting for that burp. I was like,
It's my favorite part ever.
So now it's time for story time. So
Yes.
brace yourself, friends. Get cozy, get your popcorn. So we're gonna read you a nice story, maybe by T. Albert again this
Yeah,
time.
we never know. But it's
So-
about a frog.
Oh, really?
A frog.
Rabbit, rabbit.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Is that how frogs?
Yeah. Ribbit, ribbit.
Okay. So heading over to story time.
Yay. And I thought, why not let us read a story about frogs? And because when I think of the rain, I think of frogs. So I thought this story would be perfect. So the story was written by my friend T. Albert and is all the way from Monkey Pen. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Not long ago, in a crystal clear river near a small town lived 2 very big fish. In fact, they were so big that they were not afraid of anything. They swam anywhere they wanted. They tangled the lines of children fishing in the river. They ate when they were hungry and splashed anyone sitting in the bank. They were the big, brave rulers of the crystal clear river. One day, a large bullfrog and his family moved into the area. The bullfrog saw the 2 big, brave fish in the crystal clear river and wanted to talk to them, but he was afraid. He didn't know a lot about the crystal clear river or the big brave fish that lived there, and was afraid of being eaten. For a long time, he watched the big brave fish, the crystal clear river, and everything around him to make sure it was safe. The bullfrog was very smart and used his common sense to guide him. Then, with a mighty hop, he jumped into the crystal clear river to introduce himself. I'm Croaker, the biggest and smartest bullfrog in the world, he said. Is that so? Replied one of the fish. We are the bravest and biggest fish in the crystal clear river. The other fish looked at Croaker and said, If you are nice, we may let you share our water. The 3 talked, and over time, the 2 big brave fish and Croaker became friends. Every day, the 3 of them would meet at the same spot in the crystal clear river to eat, talk, and play. Late one evening, as the 3 were talking, 2 fishermen passed by. Croaker saw them, and common sense told him to hop into the water and hide under the bank. The 2 big brave fish slowly swam in circles so the fishermen could see just how big they were. One of the fishermen saw them and said, This crystal clear river has some really big fish. Let's come back tomorrow morning and catch them. As the fishermen turned and walked away, they discussed what type of bait might work best to catch the big brave fish. Worms, said one. No, sausages, said the other, as they continued their discussion as they walked the twisty path along the crystal clear river's edge. The 2 big brave fish and Croaker overheard the fishermen. My friends, said Croaker, did you hear what he said? You should swim away and hide. I'm afraid they might catch you and eat me. So I will take my family to a nearby pond to be safe. The two big brave fish bubbled out laughs as they jumped in and out of the water. One said, "My dear bullfrog friend, don't be frightened of their mere talk." Croaker looked at the two brave fish and said, "I would rather be safe than sorry. From what I heard, they might come back, so I will leave with my family to the safety of the pond." Croaker left, and the two big brave fish swam to the bottom of the crystal clear river. The next morning, just after sunrise, the two fishermen returned to the crystal clear river where the day before they had seen the two big brave fish. They walked slowly and quietly so as not to disturb them. "Look," whispered one of the fishermen. "There they are." The fishermen gently cast their bait and let it slowly drift in the current to attract the two big brave fish. It worked. In moments, each tied hook hooked one of the big brave fish. Then the battle between the fishermen and the fish began. The big brave fish used all their tricks to free themselves. They dived deeper, swam fast, and leaped from the water, thrashing their tail and head in an attempt to get free. The battle raged for over 10 minutes, but in the end, the big brave fish were no match for the fishermen. They were caught. Croaker watched from the safety of the tall grass that separated the pond from the back of the crystal clear river. Oh, the anglers were excited. Each had caught a big brave fish on their first cast of the day. What a story they had to tell when they returned home. Croaker carefully hopped back to the pond and told his family what he had seen. "Both my big brave fish friends were talented, and still they were caught. But I, with only common sense, saved my family. I will miss them. We have to learn a lesson from this," said Croaker to his family. "At the first sign of danger, use common sense and act quickly to save yourself." So friends, this story teaches us it's important to think before we do things and to use what we call our common sense. But until we see each other again next week, I hope you guys stay safe. Bye!
Such a wonderful story, I must say, friends. Didn't you enjoy it? Because I most definitely enjoyed it.
Yay! I had so much fun reading about the bullfrog. But now, dear friends, of course, we can't have fun on our own. So it's time for the two coolest people we know apart from us, Zoey and Zoshy.
I think they're going to tell us fun stuff today.
They are, and I think Zoshy's going to have the best fun fact I've ever heard in my whole life.
So too.
Zoshy's like really smart.
He's actually getting smarter day by day.
He is. It's because of active kids.
And Zoe is a sis that always assists him. So let's head over to Zoe and Zoshy to see what they have for us.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hi friends, I missed you guys so much. My name is Zoshy, and my favorite type of weather is when it rains.
Hi beautiful friend, my name is Zoe, and my favorite type of weather is sunshine and more sunshine.
And we are brother and sister. This week we're learning all about seasons and the weather, and today is going to be another exciting and new day.
Today is all about the different types of weather we get.
Zoe, what is weather? It sounds a lot like leather and feather, but I'm not really sure what weather is.
Ugh. Weather is what the air and the sky is like outside.
Is that like wind and rain?
Yes, but it can also be things like rainbows with all the pretty flowers, lighting and thunder, or even the sunsets.
But Zoe, what causes the weather?
It is the heat of our sun and the way the air moves around us.
Ooh.
The sun warms the air, and when the warm air moves up, colder air comes in below it, and that causes winds.
Ooh, and winds can make our sky super clear and blue. Or it can bring clouds and rain, doesn't it?
Exactly, Zoshy. The winds also help to make the clouds, which can bring us rain.
I love clouds. You can get big ones and small ones, and ones shaped like balloons or baboons or bowls or holes. And when you see the clouds, you can even start getting ready for that beautiful rain you're about to get.
I love hearing the rain fall on the roof or smell the rain when it falls on the ground. That is my favorite smell in the whole wide world.
But Zoe, sometimes when it gets cold, rain doesn't just stay rain. It can also become hail. Then the rain becomes hard and icy. And sometimes hail can even become as big as a tennis ball.
Yes, and when it gets super cold, you also get snow.
But Zoe, weather can also be super sunny. Then we get to play outside and feel the heat of the sun against our skins. I think I need to play in the sun a lot more so I can get a super cool tan.
But too much sun can also cause you to burn, and we don't want that. That is why we should always wear hats or sunscreen so our skin stays protected.
We also get weathermen and women whose job it is to tell us what the weather will be like tomorrow and the day after that.
They can tell us how hot it will be that day.
And what will be the coldest part of the day.
They also tell us when we should pack in our umbrellas for rain or when strong winds can maybe make some trouble for us.
But the weather sometimes changes super duper quickly, so it's not always so easy for us to know what it will be like tomorrow.
And the cool part is that each of the 4 seasons we learned about have different weather. Autumn is windy, summer is hot, spring is cool, and winter is ice cold. Ice, ice, baby.
Well done. Well done. I love how cool nature is, because without it we would never get to play in the rain puddles or play in the sun or on the beaches or drink hot chocolate in the cold or get to smell the flowers.
I think weather and seasons is like the coolest things ever in the whole world.
I do too. Zoe, I think it's time for us to sing a super fun song about weather with our friends now.
Get ready, friends, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
On a sunny day, I'm happy. On a sunny day, I smile. Flowers bloom in the sunlight. We play outside and we go and look for butterflies. On a rainy day, I'm happy. On a rainy day, I smile. Hills and trees look fresh and green, and I see rainbow-colored umbrellas in the street. On a windy day, I'm happy. On a windy day, I smile. All the leaves shake and fly, and my kite is flying high in the sky. On a snowy day, I'm happy. On a snowy day, I smile. Snowflakes fall on my window. Frozen leaves shine like silver stars in a dream.
I had so much fun learning about weather and season with you guys and girls. Now it's time for your fun fact again.
Ooh, did you guys know that you can tell the temperature by counting the cricket's chirps?
What?
Yep.
No way. Zoshy, I just love all your fun facts. Friends, remember that our weather and seasons are truly, and I say truly, magical.
But that is it from us for today, friends. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, Micheline, on Zoey and Zoshy, just so much fun.
So much fun, Maricel.
But now I think it's time for us to have some
fun.
fun. Yes. So what we're doing today is, since we have raindrops, I can see some drops behind us. We are going to pretend that we are juggling our own raindrops.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to need to use the palm of your hand or your fingers as well to see how long we can keep our raindrop in the
I
air.
have a good feeling about this. I will win.
You wish, honey.
Team Maricel or
Yay!
Team Micheline? Yay!
Yay! So we are going to do it at the same time and see who can keep them in the air the longest.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. We have 3 balls, so we'll do it thrice.
That's a funny word.
Yeah, a really nice word. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
I can do it with my eyes closed, friends.
Uh-oh.
No, I just wanted to make her feel good. But she's going
Oh,
down
so apparently
in
you're
the
doing
next
this for me.
round. D-O-W-N, down.
It's Maricel train all the way.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Round 2. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
No, Maricel. Why should you bump my ball? You ball bummer. So it's 1-1 now. Since she's being unfair, she can't stay in her lane. Her train can't stay in his or her lane. So now this is the final round, and I'm the winner already. Let me just put my crown on already.
You have not won yet. You won. If you win, it will be by default. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay,
And
go. Stay in your lane, please.
you stay in your lane.
Most definitely. Okay.
And go.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
No! You know what? I just wanted to make her feel good. So Maricel, you won this time. But still, Team Micheline all the way. Well done. I'm still a winner regardless.
So what's cool is you can play this game at home with your mommy, your daddy, your brothers, sisters, and even your friends. So you can stay active and have fun. You can even do it while standing up. And the last thing we want to remind you guys is that it's 2 things. The first one is you should download the Zoshy app on your Android phones from Play Store, so you can watch lessons, go through booklets, and just have so much fun.
A lot of fun.
The most is funnest in the world. I don't know what I wanted to say there, but it came out. The other thing is we want you guys to remember that we have our 100th birthday next week. Yes, Micheline, 100th
birthday.
episode. Yes.
Time flies, hey,
Ne?
Maricel. It feels like yesterday that we just started with episode 1.
And now we
where
put
we
2
invest
zeros.
in your future.
Future.
We've been investing in
Your future.
for 100 times and so many more times to come.
Yes. So don't forget, so we can share that with you next week. There will be balloons
And
there might be cake.
maybe.
It's going to be so much fun. So much fun.
Looking forward.
So next week is birthday week. It's my birthday for the whole week. Oh, I think it's going to be birthday week.
One time for the birthday cake.
Yay,
Two times for the birthday cake.
Okay, friends, stay safe until we see each other again next time.
Bye.
Bye.